Ellohay, I'm Sid, and thank you all so much for the comments after my other two ranking videos about the Pokemon that I forgot to rank. I picked a bad list, whoever made it didn't include those Pokemon for whatever reason, but mistakes can always be corrected, so that's what this video is. And I forgot to say it in the intro, but I did not include the starters or Alolan forms in this because I want to rank them separately. Starting off with Armaldo. I like Armaldo. He will be... He'll be B tier. I like that we got a strong bug type. Well, strongish bug type. And I've never used Armaldo, but I like his design, so we'll go B. Genesect. Genesect, I have to say... Whoa, my computer lagged for a minute there. Genesect, I have to say, is going to be S tier. It's a legendary, or mythical, but it's a legendary. And it's Bug Steel, and I like that it is, a bug that was, like, turned into a robot and, like, made artificially better by Team Plasma. And also, Gen 5's cool, so, S tier. Buzzwole. I like Buzzwole. He's a cool Ultra Beast. And, I like his design. I know not everyone likes the Ultra Beasts, but we will go... we'll go B tier for Buzzwole as well. Same for Pheromosa, for similar reasons. It's an Ultra Beast. It looks like a bug, but is also an alien at the same time, so they kind of did a good job of that. But, yeah, just B tier. Centiskorch. Centiskorch will be A tier. I like Centiskorch a lot. I used him when I played Generation 8, and I like that we have another bug fire type outside of Volcarona. Frosmoth. Hello, computer? Can you work, please? Thank you. Frosmoth. Frosmoth will be C tier. I'm not sure why. It has the C tier vibe. I like Snom. I like that we have a Bug Ice type, but it's 4 times weak to fire. And design wise, it might change, but for now, I'm just feeling the C for Frosmoth. Kleavor. I like Kleavor. I do like Kleavor, but did Scyther need the new evolution? I'm not sure. Kleavor will be B tier because it's a strong Pokemon, it looks cool, and the very first, I forgot the actual term for it, but when it's big and yellow and you fight it in Legends Arceus, is iconic, so we'll go B tier. Slitherwing, I think, will also be S tier. Not gonna lie, I haven't played a whole lot of Gen 9, but I've played enough to know all the Pokemon and all the Paradox forms, and Slitherwing's just a really cool Paradox form. I like that it went from flying to like being on the ground, and it's like a dinosaur, and like it looks cool. So S tier. Okay, on to Dark types. Tyranitar. Tyranitar, you will be S tier. Not only one of the first Dark types, but the first, not Dragon Pseudo-Legendary, which is amazing, and it's also Godzilla. Like, it's Godzilla as a Pokemon, and that's awesome. Sharpedo. Sharpedo would be C tier. Like, I don't think the design of Sharpedo's bad, but I also don't, I don't really like it. I like it less than Crawdaunt over here. Speaking of which, Crawdaunt will be B tier. I like the crab Pokemon. I like that we have sort of like an evil crab, and I like that it's I think he's a lobster. He might be like a crawfish. I think he's a crawfish. But I like that we have a crustacean Pokemon that is not a crab, because I feel like crab's the first thing you think of when you think of crustacean, and they went to other members of the family, which is cool. Cacturn. It is October. Cacturn feels appropriately seasonal. And I like that he's a scarecrow. I think that's really cool. So we'll go A tier. I've always wanted to use a Cacturn, but I never have. I I just like Cacturn, so he'll be he will be A tier. Skunk Tank, I think will be C tier. Cause like I mean I think the version I played, I think the Gen 4 that I played, and then the remakes that I played as well, were the versions that didn't have Skunk Tank. But even then, his design is just, I don't know. Like, it's just a skunk. I like that his tail, turns into his hair, but... pretty C tier, vibe from me. Spiritomb is S tier. Dark and Ghost, is amazing. It's really cool that it's 108 souls, together. That's really cool. That's pretty cool for Pokemon. And just, I don't know. I like Spiritomb. Cynthia's Spiritomb. I think Cynthia uses a Spiritomb. Is iconic. It is harder to get in Legends Arceus, but it's worth it because Spiritomb's great. Darkrai. Darkrai will be... See, Darkrai is a legendary, but I'm not gonna automatically put all legendaries into S tier. Darkrai will be A tier. I like the design. I like that it's kind of like a boogeyman who like enters dreams and like puts you to sleep and stuff. And he's like all shadowy. But not S tier vibe for me. I'm going a lot off of vibes for this. Because, like, in terms of design, they're cool, but I don't know, sometimes I just feel like they belong in that specific ranking. Crocodile, I think, will join the C tiers. Design-wise, it's cool, because it's like a desert crocodile. I apologize for all the cuts. For this particular instance of me doing the tier list, I have not figured out how to get the ads to go away. Because, like, it worked the other two times, but not this time. So if I cut it randomly, it's because ads keep playing. Anyway, where was I? Crocodile. I like Crocodile. I like that it's a desert crocodile. That's pretty cool. Actually, you know what? Crocodile's B tier. Hydreigon. Hydreigon will be S tier. It's iconic. Ghetsis' Hydreigon is iconic. It's really cool that we have a Hydra Pokemon, and I like that they made it three-headed by making the other two heads arms. That's really cool. One complaint, it does evolve like ultra late, which I don't really like, and so late game, I kind of like it when you have a little more earlier access to the Pseudo Legends, but it's supposed to be in terms of design, although I do go away from that sometimes. But S tier for Hydreigon. Pangoro will be A tier. Because it just, I don't know, it's simple, but it works. It is a dark fighting type who is a panda, that is angry. And, I like that a lot. Yveltal. Steak. He will go into B tier. Because powerful Pokemon, but me personally, I think his design could be a little bit better. I just made a joke about it. He doesn't really look like a bird. And, like, I understand that he's supposed to be, like, in the shape of a Y, in the same way that, like, Xerneas is in the shape of an X. But it's not bad. It's big, it's imposing, it works, but it's a little ridiculous, because it looks like someone stretched out some clay. So, we'll go B tier for Yveltal. Guzzlord. Honestly, Guzzlord's gonna be D tier. Not that it's a bad Pokemon, but just out of all the Ultra Beasts, Guzzlord is definitely one of the weirder designs. I kind of like that it's coming out of its mouth, but at the same time, I don't really. And like, I don't know, and like, I understand that Ultra Beasts are supposed to look weird, but just Guzzlord in particular, there's something about him that just looks unsettling to me. So he will be D tier. Obstagoon. Obstagoon is a solid A. It is bipedal, and I know that Pokemon has an issue with making quadruped Pokemon bipedal at the last evolution, but it works, honestly. It's like meant to be like a punk rocker. It works really well for peers. It's really cool that we got a regional evolution of a regional variant, which is cool. And, yeah, just, Obstagoon's really cool. Urshifu. Urshifu is similar to Pangoro in that it's a karate bear. Urshifu looks a little more complicated. He looks a lot more like a martial artist, but, Urshifu will also be A tier. Similar vibe to Pangoro, similar reasons, so, A tier. Zarude. I have never used a Zarude. I've never seen it. C tier. It's basically, it just looks like a monkey, to me. It just looks like a monkey with green armbands. Overquill, S tier. Quillfish needed an evolution, and the evolution to the round spiky orb being a bigger, even spikier orb, is just, it's amazing. I love Overquill design-wise, S tier. Bombardier. Bombardier, will be A tier. They did a really, really good job at making him just look evil, and like, he's a stork, right? So he launches boulders at you, which is insane. They made a really good looking evil bird, so A tier. Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet, we'll say is C tier. Cause like, what is it supposed to be? Cause like, Amoonguss was a mushroom, and then Brute Bonnet's kind of just like a spiky mushroom, but also like a stool. But like, it's paradoxal. So I just don't really know what it's supposed to be. So we'll go C tier. I forgot which one of you are. I think you're Wo-Chien. D tier. I like that it's a snail, but like, I don't know, it's weird. The design of Wo-Chien in particular doesn't really feel like a Pokemon. It feels like it's from another game, and it was just kind of inserted into Pokemon. That's how I feel about most of the Gen 9, legendary Pokemon, legendary mythical Pokemon. That's just, yeah, it feels like they were from some other game, and they were just put into Pokemon. Shen Pao, I think will be B tier. I like it a little bit, more than, Wo-Chien, because it at least looks like an animal, and it looks like something that could be Pokemon, but at the same time, it still looks like it was taken out of another game. So I B tier, because he looks better than Wo-Chien, but still doesn't really look like a Pokemon to me. Same reason, Ting Lu, will be in there as well, and just for the same reason. Like, it looks like it's not a Pokemon, and it was taken out from, like, a different game. Like, I don't know what game he vibes well with, but, I mean, I feel like, Ting Lu fits in, like, an open world. Shadow of Colossus, I think it is. Ting Lu, at least to me, looks like he would fit in Shadow of the Colossus more. And I haven't played Shadow of the Colossus, but I've seen gameplay of it, and just he looks like he would fit that world. Chi-Yu is not S tier, but I do like his design better than the other ones, so he will be B tier. Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon will be B tier. Actually, S tier. It's really cool looking, and I like that we got a Paradox, Salamence, and he, like, has actual wings, and it's just, it looks so cool. That's basically it. Roaring Moon is just cool looking, so that's why he's S tier. I apologize for the, lags in this video. My computer was not very laggy the other 2 times, and it wasn't laggy for my, most previous video, so, I don't know what's going on with it today. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or any of the other videos that I've made on my channel, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.